Cycle touring is like spending $1 million in order to live like a homeless person. There we are. Good morning. I think it's about 7 o'clock. We're here on Lake Colac, not that you can see it. We've had our morning brew in our cliche cup. Jess is in the tent back there having her brew. I don't know, I could probably get used to this. Tent was warm last night, I was warm. I mean, like, I probably could have been warmer, but and then that crew back there, they decided to drink and party till about 2 a.m. Actually, it was probably more like 3 a.m. But we got sleep in between it. Probably young people just having fun. Who am I to tell them not to? It's possible I tried to at one point at night, but they didn't hear me. Anyway, plan is today, head towards Skipton. This fog should lift. It's not that cold right now. I've even got no gloves on. I could have gloves on, but anyway, bikes performed really well yesterday. Tent went up without a hitch. And we ate. Probably learned one or two things about trying to cook. Doing the noodles in the cups with some tofu in there, that was gold. And then we tried to do the same thing with some rice, and that failed a little bit, but we reckon we've got a better idea. So anyway, morning. Day 2 started. It's quite foggy, misty, I think. Yeah. Skipton and Ballarat are well, somewhere in between there. Scarsdale might be our destination tonight.
Yeah, we just look at some shops and facilities and restock options and free camping areas. That'll be a deciding factor, won't it?
Yep. Our coffee situation this morning was okay, and we've just discovered that a town we were going to stop for coffee, apparently the general store that's been there for 1,000 years is no longer open. Anyway, we might make another coffee ourselves at one point. This looks interesting. When Jess and I lived out in the Otways, I actually really liked winter. There was many parts of winter that I hated, but I did enjoy it many times. And if it was raining now, it'd be shit, right? But because it's not, it's actually quite wonderful. The low mist everywhere. Love these rock walls, stone walls. When we were racing with Colac on the road, Jess, I think we raced on these roads.
Yeah, the road we were just onto Warrior Road. It was a very regular circuit on the Saturday afternoons.
So I don't think we rode on this road.
God no.
But I hope my map's right. It should be. We're just going slightly off our route.
Oh, hello, girl.
Hello, look at this.
Hello, girl.
Very much dairy country here.
Oh.
You can see why. Look, Jess and I are committed vegans, if you didn't already know. And as a spin to that story, our daughter lives and breathes a dairy family, third generation life, and I never blame farmers. Farmers are the pawns in that industry. They actually get ripped often, but I don't know, consumption and
It smells of silage, Sean.
yeah, it does smell of silage. Anyway, they're beautiful animals. Cows, dairy farmers will tell you that.
Hello. Oh, it's so friendly. Hello, oh my God.
I pushed the bloody fence over.
Hi. Shall we play you a song? Cows with guns.
Cows with guns.
We will fight for our freedom.
For bovine freedom. And hold our large heads high. We will run free with the buffalo or die. Cows with guns. How we going?
Cows with guns.
Good. I love this. I love saying hi to the cows. Hello.
Yeah, we did some adventuring around here, exploring around here when we lived out here. So many great roads here around the Colac Lake District. Oh no, Colac Lake District, is that what it's called?
I think it's called the Lakes and Craters District.
Yeah, just glorious roads. All these lakes were dry 10 years ago, and now they're not. It's pretty special.
Find this, love. Hey?
You like apples?
I do like apples.
How do you like them apples?
They're really good.
Hey, places I take you, Jess. Wow, those horses just sprinted off. I agree with horse people that when they tell me that horses love to run, I think they do too. I reckon they'd prefer to run maybe without someone on their back, but anyway, maybe I'll edit that out of the video. People don't need to hear me rant.
Shopping.
Let's have lunch here. Right here. I could so get used to this. So we're only about 30k in for today, and what we decided to do is, because there's a town about 10k that way, we're not sure what it's like for amenities. We got a late start, 10 o'clock, that's fine. We're in no rush, and we thought, let's just have lunch here. We had something for lunch, like we had something that we could prepare. Preparing that, maybe a coffee, got the jet ball going. For experienced cycle tourers, bikepackers, I know this isn't a big deal, but I think this is what I've actually dreamed of, just bumming it on the side of the road. What does my friend Mallory say? Cycle touring is like spending $1 million in order to live like a homeless person. There we are. There's a big wind farm ahead of us. I had no idea why anyone would build a wind farm out here.
It fucking still has.
Still has. And we are punching straight into it.
Up a slight rise.
Up a slight rise as well.
Shitty gravel.
With 30 kilos in the bike. It's what we signed up for.
Ah. Hey Norm, I'm gonna change the goalpost. Let's just make it to Skipton.
Just keep fucking pedaling. Let me show you what's there. Now, the keen observer of my videos will tell you that I'm a bit of a fan of those things. But those things generally are in the places where it blows like a freaking gale. Look, it's about 150 knot an hour wind, headwind straight into us.
Knot or kilometre?
Knots.
Okay.
Kilometres, knots.
Maybe 40k an hour?
And it's about a 4.5% incline that we're
No,
going
it's
up.
not. It's about 1.5.
And we're doing about 4.5k an hour.
17.
17, all right. Well, my story sounds better.
Oh, but I'm hungry again.
Thankfully, I've got Jess to sit on. Look. Oh, fuck. Oh, excuse me. Even the sign says wind farm construction traffic. It should say cyclists don't go here. Anyway, look, it's what we signed up for.
I'm loving it. It's Skipton it is.
We've revised our target for today. We're going to pull up at Skipton.
Yeah, we were going to head about maybe 20k up.
beyond Skipton.
Nah.
We were going to try and camp on the rail trail somehow, but anyway. Press on. We're going straight north, and there's a northerly just blowing. It's not a warm northerly though.
No, but it's keeping me warm.
Which is good.
Mm.
All right, off we go. Good morning from Skipton.